15 years ago, I bought my first real camera, a Nikon D3100 with a kit lens. I thought that made me a photographer. It took me a while to realize that a fancy camera doesn't make great images. It's just a tool. I had to actually learn how to use it. And I loved learning. Aperture, shutter speed, ISO, the relationship between light and sensor. It was like solving a puzzle every time I picked up the camera. I bought a 35mm prime lens and started to really push myself. Portraits, landscapes, macro, flipping the lens backwards just to see what I could capture. I didn't want to be stuck in any one style. A few years later, I built my own water drop photography rig with an Arduino and a solenoid. I was trying to do macro with extension tubes because I couldn't afford a proper lens yet. The shots were okay, but mostly I was learning and tinkering and failing and loving it. Then came COVID. I had plans to sit down with my uncle and dad prior to COVID to capture their stories. They were both incredible storytellers, and my cousin and I had been planning this for quite some time. But we waited, like everyone did during COVID, thinking we'd start filming when things settled down. And we never got that chance. Both of them passed away during this time. And the stories we hoped to preserve were lost. After that, I didn't take a photo for nearly 3 years. But recently, something changed. A new chapter started. With some career progress, I was able to invest in new gear that reignited my love for photography. I picked up a used Sony a7R III and a macro lens I've been dreaming of, and even the MyOps splash system to revisit water drop photography, and this time, the images started to come alive. This channel isn't about pretending I'm an expert. It's just about getting better, pixel by pixel. Each week, I'll challenge myself to take one portfolio-worthy image. It might be macro, it might be a portrait, maybe birds or sports, whatever it is. I'll share the entire process, the wins, the fails, the gear, and what I learn along the way. I'll be using everything I've got, from my old D3100 to a GoPro, to my new Sony setup, because it's not just about the gear, it's about what you do with it. If you're trying to grow your photography too, or just like seeing the journey, please subscribe. Let's earn our images together. Leave a comment and tell me where you're at in your photography journey. I'd love to hear it.